Hello everyone. Please forgive my hair. I actually have a treatment conditioner in it, so I got to sit here for 15 minutes before I can wash my hair and shower and all that. I do that every month. That's besides the point. So, one of the many things that I've learned while waking up a few weeks ago was that I was wearing the goggles of division. That's what I want to call them anyway. It's a scary thing when we wear those goggles because all we see is division, right? All we see is left versus right, MAGA versus, I don't know, the rest of us, right? And I know that my past videos have said disgusting things about MAGA, which I will not take back. And I'll tell you why, because their behavior is pretty disgusting, especially when it comes to people that go against their political cultish beliefs, because they too have been duped. And I think that's one thing that we are not realizing because we're so angry. And it's that they too have been duped by this government, by the billionaires in it. They have no idea that this will affect them so horrifically that they think they're safe. But none of these people that voted for this are billionaires. So they're as fucked as the rest of us. They just don't realize it because they think, oh, it's only immigrants and trans people, right? Because that's where their mind is at. But it's all of us. It's all of us who aren't billionaires or trillionaires. Taking off the goggles and seeing the reality is the scariest shit I'm going through right now, because now I'm beginning to see everything that's happening. And it is so scary. Because the truth is, we are pawns in all of this. Charlie Kirk, guess what? He was a pawn. His death furthered this divide so hard that now people, specifically MAGA, and I'm going to say MAGA because they're going all the way with it, okay, think that anyone who didn't vote for this administration, who doesn't agree with them or their rhetoric, that we're terrorists. That is really what is going on here, which, by the way, furthers the divide. It totally does. It furthers the divide big time. I guess the only way I could describe the situation we're in this country, and have been in this country for decades, is, have any of you, especially MAGA, watched Squid Games? Now, I say MAGA because even though they're crying, oh, boycott Netflix, the reality is a lot of them are still watching Netflix. They're just not telling you, okay? I'm watching Netflix because I like the shows on it. I don't give a fuck. I'm watching Netflix. Squid Games, if you haven't watched it, watch it. But think of it as that way, except that we're all the contestants and the billionaires are making the bets on us. By the way, that's what Squid Games is. Sorry, not sorry for the freaking spoiler alert that I didn't give. Spoiler alert, it's the billionaires in that show too. So, yeah. And they're making a huge point in that show. And what the point is that the billionaires are the ones that continue to divide us. And the billionaires have enough money that they can probably take bets on us while they laugh in their rooms. All of them, Democrats, Republicans alike, that are trillionaires and billionaires, sitting in there going, oh my God, this divide is making us so fucking rich. My kids will never have to pay for college, and neither will their kids and their kids for generations. Because let me tell you something, they're sending their kids to college. That whole bullshit about not sending your women to college is just another way of dividing us and keeping it so that they have it their way. That's also a Christian nationalist tactic. Which, by the way, a lot of the guys that are ahead of that, and women, not just men, are rich. Case in point, Erica Kirk. She's a rich motherfucker. She's got 3 degrees, and she owns Turning Point now. She's a billionaire. Okay, that whole memorial you watched, that wasn't about Charlie Kirk. They were saying it was, but if you really listen to what was being said and all the symbolism and all that, it's not about that. I didn't like Charlie Kirk for what he would say, and no, not just little snippets. It literally was me sitting hours through podcasts. I had to torture myself through that just to understand what I didn't like about him, and it's a lot of things. About the only thing I agreed with him on is the freedom of speech. I agree with him on that. I think that, yes. And that means you have to know what freedom of speech actually is, which is the government not coming after you, not the people, the government. But you see, now the government comes after you. Ask yourself this question specifically for everyone who still thinks it's one against the other, and especially for MAGA. Are you a billionaire? Are you one of the people laughing in the room while taking bets on us like Squid Games while we fight each other? And your pockets are being lined by our money because we truly believe it's immigrants that are taking our money, or poor people, when in reality it's always been billionaires. Are you a billionaire? Because if you are, you're not going to be affected by any of this. You're part of the issue. Okay? But if you're not, it's only a matter of time before you sit there and realize, fuck, we need a united front to fight this, to fight the fascism, to fight the billionaires and sycophants. We need a united front. Now I'm going to get some shit-ass comments in here saying this is bullshit, blah, blah, blah. How could you say that about Charlie Kirk? You guys are terrorists. Sit down and watch the podcast. Sit down and watch that memorial again. Really look at it and then wonder, damn, am I a billionaire? Will this not affect me? We are vermin, all of us, to these billionaires. We are fodder for their rich-ass fire. We need a united front. That's it. And we need to fight this government, all of them. With the exception of Bernie Sanders, I actually really believe what he's saying. He's actually the one who woke me up, along with people like Jenny Gage, along with people like who founded the Purple Revolution, which is actually happening. We are the people who are a united front. There are no parties. It's just rich versus the rest of us. And until we all realize that, our country will continue to sink further and further into fascism. And we will all be affected because we're all not billionaires.